Hello, welcome to BRAINWAVES podcast. I'm your host, Tamo the Great. Today, we are uncovering the surprising science of procrastination. Did you know procrastination isn't just about being lazy? It's deeply tied to our brain reward system, our emotions, and even how we perceive time. By the end of this episode, you'll have a better understanding of why we procrastinate and practical tools to overcome it. Procrastination has been around since ancient times. The Greek philosopher Socrates discussed akrasia, which means acting against one's better judgment. Despite technology and productivity tools, procrastination remains pervasive in the modern society. Procrastination is the voluntary delay of an intended action, despite expecting negative consequences. And you have to differentiate procrastination from relaxation or prioritization. We have three psychological theories. The first one is the temporal discounting. We overvalue immediate rewards and undervalue future benefits. The second one is avoidance model. We procrastinate to escape negative emotions tied to a task, that is, fear of failure or boredom. The third one is aversion and motivation. Tasks perceived as difficult or unenjoyable are more likely to be postponed. So, what is the neuroscience of procrastination? What is the brain's role? The prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and self-control, but can be overridden by the limbic system, which seeks immediate gratification. Another part of the brain is where we have the dopamine and the reward system. How the promise of instant pleasure fuels procrastination. The third one is the amygdala hijack. The emotional brain takes over, leading to avoidance behavior. Why is it hard to change? Procrastination is a self-reinforcing loop. We delay, feel guilty, and then delay further to escape that guilt. Over time, it becomes a habit tied to neural pathways. So, what are the practical neuroscience tips? Break tasks into smaller steps to reduce overwhelm. Use timers like Pomodoro technique to limit focus sessions. Associate tasks with positive emotions through rewards or reframing. What are the impact of procrastination on mental health? It links to stress, anxiety, and depression. The vicious cycle of procrastination and self-criticism. On physical health, it leads to chronic procrastinators who are more likely to delay medical care, leading to worse health outcomes. On productivity, procrastination costs billions in lost productivity annually. Examples of workplace or academic consequences. What are the solutions and strategies? Self-awareness. Identify triggers for procrastination. Use journaling or habit tracking apps to uncover patterns. The second one is behavioral techniques. The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Implementation intentions. Plan if-then scenarios. That is, if I feel distracted, I'll take a 5-minute break. So, what are some of the psychological approaches? Focus on intrinsic motivation. Practice self-compassion to break the guilt procrastination loop. Visualization techniques to see task completed. Then we finally have the technology and tools. Apps like Todoist, Forest, or Habitica to gamify productivity. Digital detox strategies to minimize distractions. Then you have to have a social accountability. Things like partnering with a friend or coworker to check in on progress, and joining groups like accountability pods or online forums. Then to conclude, let's just recap to the main points that we have discussed. We learned that procrastination isn't about laziness. It's a complex interplay of psychology, brain chemistry, and emotional regulation. But by understanding the root causes, we can take concrete steps to overcome it. We have to do what we call a call to action. What's one task you've been putting off? Commit to starting it today, just for 2 minutes. And remember, change starts small but can lead to big transformations. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and share it. See you next time. Adios, muchachos.